Silent.
I might want it to ring one time. So
I just want to say it look like.
You might want to call me. And I'm like, man,
I'm gonna call you back.
It's business, yeah. It's business everywhere, man. I'm ready for you. It's business everywhere. We're running a trifecta. What?
How about me? I'm decent. I'm good.
She's not your stylist, hey. Let him do what he do. Straight up, I'm running a profoundly business right now. You're all in my mix.
I'm just trying to see if I was straight, bro.
Nah, that's all I'm saying. I was trying to see if I'm straight with the questions. 6 questions a card? Okay, we're gonna get that together.
Well, watch out. Ain't no 6 questions a card. And stay off of my cards, B. Stay off of my cards. I got real questions, man.
6 questions a card?
I got real questions. So you say we good to go, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
John Ray. Ray John. What we doing? John Ray or Ray John? What we doing? Ray John or John Ray? I gotta know who I'm talking to.
I mean, it's creative. That's all you need to know.
Ray John. I'm talking to Ray John. I'm talking to Ray John. Ray John. How do we want to start this? I want to give you your flowers, you know, cause I think you the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. I think you top 2.2. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very biased, but I got my reason. I mean, for how long you been rapping, for how relevant you been, you know. What it's been? How long it's been? 15?
It's been like 13 for
sure. Okay, but I mean, you know, just like, you know, my reasons are said, you know, some people, they came out to Mount Rushmore, you know. Right. First of all, how did you feel about the Mount Rushmore? First of all, I
don't feel like it should be one. If you ask me, like, what have anybody did for real to like give back to the city or even fuck with the city, or even if a nigga make it out, a nigga could make it out and he's not coming back fucking with the city.
But I think it's still a Rushmore though.
I don't think it's a Rushmore because
I only say that
people need to fuck with it. Like, you know, I'm not saying everybody need to fuck with each other, everybody need to pull each other up and da. But like at the same time, who really made it? We're still waiting on somebody to really make it.
But I'm just saying, like,
Rushmore
as far
with Prince.
Right. So you
like,
basically think
that's the Rushmore.
Prince,
back then, like Prince and all them, they on the Rushmore. People that really, what's the name? Who really went into another state and made motherfuckers look at Minnesota? Nobody. You go to another state, they like, what the fuck is that? You from Minneapolis?
Well, then you might not be the GOAT then by those standards, you know.
I mean,
by my standards,
I feel like that's different. Like the GOAT and Rushmore is there. I wouldn't put myself on a Rushmore because it's big. It's a whole world to see.
You feel like it's
I ain't seen this whole world. We steady stuck in everybody.
You feel like you still building. You feel you still building.
Still stuck in Minnesota, like local shit, like. I don't even like when people call me a local rapper.
I guess I just look at it like who the hottest out here, hottest out of here. You know, like that's how I look at it.
But I mean, that's not I feel like Rushmore is so much bigger.
For us, I feel like that's what it represents.
Yeah.
Not, you know, of course you got the real Rushmores and all of that, you know, but for us, I feel like who's on top, because somebody on top, no matter what level you at, you got the ones that's on top.
Yeah, and there's people that's on top, which is me.
But what about them other 3? What about the other 3? Was it legit is what I'm saying? Was it what's your feelings towards the other 3?
I mean, I don't know. I just know where I'm standing at and where I'm solidified at. So I don't feel like my opinion on somebody else rapping and how they feel or how they friends feel or how they fans feel, they don't have my fans. My fans is my fans, they fans. Everybody feel a whole different way. That's why this is a controversy on what's the Rushmore.
Right.
Because everybody got different fans. Everybody up there got different fans. my fans don't fuck with this person, they fans don't fuck with me, so they don't feel like I should be on there, and my fans feel like they shouldn't be on there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole bunch.
But I feel like it's like 6. It's 4 to 6 that's undeniable. It's not 10, 20 people that should be on there.
But
you know
then
what I'm saying?
They said the North Side Rushmore, like over North.
Right.
That's what blew me.
Right.
Over North. Like, come on, gang. Like, it's niggas making the Rushmore that's not from over North. You're not even from over there. Ain't nobody from over there.
Who that?
The people that made the Rushmore is not from over there. So why is that?
The people from the North Side Rushmore?
Motherfuckers off.
The people from the North Side Rushmore?
Yes. No, I'm saying not on the Rushmore. The people that made the Rushmore.
Oh, okay.
They not from over there.
Oh, okay. I'm you said somebody who ain't from over north. That's what I thought you was saying. Somebody went from over north.
On Lake Street, from over south, making the over north Rushmore, right. And then, like, what's the name? Like, trying to dictate over north. We over north. We really over north.
For sure. That bring me to, what was your first song? When did you record first? When you first take it serious, like, man, I'm really intentionally trying to make some music.
Shout out Jordan Hughes. I spit a freestyle to Jordan, and he like, bro, you, like, he at me like, bro, you got that shit type shit, cause they was already rapping like with Jay Fresh in the basement and shit. But I was quiet though, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going down there rapping with them, you know what I'm saying? I'm laid back, so I'm like, shit, woo. But I'm like, hey, bro, we by ourselves in the room. Like, hey, bro, hear this. He like, hell no, that's heat. I went and bought Jay Fresh whole studio. Hey, come here. Cause Jay Fresh was like, I don't think I want to rap no more.
You remember that freestyle?
No, I don't.
What freestyle was that?
That was.
You remember the freestyle, especially.
I promise you, I don't. Cause it was something I ain't really. I rapped it just to him. And then he was like, that shit cool, and that shit went out the window. Northside started getting made.
So when you get your confidence though, when you was like, I could do this.
When the guys started coming in, when I got that studio, I turned my whole room to a studio. I put my beds in the closet. Like literally,
the beds in the closet.
My bed was in the closet.
Where you lay it?
And in the living room on the couch. Okay. My mom was blue. She was like, I don't like what you're doing.
I bought this damn bed.
But I turned the whole room into a studio and thought it was a lab. Like that's what it was going on. But when the guys start coming over, they start hearing shit. They like, that's heat.
Is that where you made Northside?
I'm here. Ham. Drop top in the lot, Chuck T's, no socks, big D's, no cock, like a pill get pop. Off lean, I rock. When I'm fucking with the Bloods, I'm big pack boo. When I'm fucking with the Crips, I'm Kit Kat cool. I'ma have to break them down like a Kit Kat do. Ride the 6 through the Batman, ballerina lap dance through the hood like bitch, I'm jigging. Do this shit when I'm with my niggas in the bourbon, swerving, right down Irvin, and my rims is jerking. We running out the green, well fuck it, get the perp then. And I got a couple niggas tatted, no shirt then. Get your grands up, get your bands up. Northside, them other niggas can't stand up.
I mixed and mastered Northside by myself. That's why I hate to hear it. Cause I'm like, bro, I didn't know what I was doing. And I really mixed and mastered some shit.
You ever thought about remixing it?
And
redoing it, I should say? Is that a remix? Is that considered a remix?
Yeah, if I redo it. Like,
remix it.
I don't even know where that'd be at. But I mean, somebody could probably redo the beat. Some shit like that. That should be rock.
Yeah, like, you know, because it showed the growth. You know what I'm saying? It showed some, because I know you feel like you'll do something crazy on the beat right now. Yeah. As opposed to in the video.
Like, I ain't even gonna lie, back then I feel like I was raw with wordplay back then. I was way raw with wordplay. Now I'm playing the people. Then I wasn't playing the people. I was playing my friends. Like, okay, when he was coming in the room, he gotta hit it. Is this bar gonna hit? That's how I was rapping. I wasn't playing, I'm playing the crowd. Is the whole crowd gonna hit?
Well, back to the Mount Rushmore. The reason I feel like deservingly, you know, I mean, of course I get it, you know, but you know, I know the impact of how people hit over north or hit, you know, I know the impact yours has made. You know, I know who it impacts. So I feel like all the viral moments, all the Perk Dick challenge, like who did that? Like who really got everybody, like I almost did a Perk Dick challenge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was this close to doing a Perk Dick challenge.
The whole city, and you know what's crazy is, rest in peace to all these people. It's a lot of people that died that did the Perk Dick challenge. Like that's gone today. That did the challenge. Like from St. Paul, I had St. Paul doing the challenge. I had everybody in the city was doing the challenge. Like I had people. It was people in Chicago doing the challenge and tagging Minnesota people. Like, oh, that's
what took you so long to make a video though?
What the fuck?
That's what blew me. Like the video took. How long did the video take?
It needed to be right. First of all, it needed to be right. I didn't want to rush it. And then, like, I never thought about it being a song at first. Like, somebody had to bring it to my ear, like, bro, that could be it never was a song. I freestyled that shit in the back seat. My verse, just, I didn't think it was gonna go
Talk
up
me
like
through that day. Tell me what was that day like, Perk Dick? What you was doing? How did it come about?
All right, so boom, I wrote Perk Dick. And it was a girl I was messing with at the time. I rapped it to her. She like, why you always gotta be freaky? That's it. Ooh. But she like, it kinda hit. Ooh. But she gave me the, so I'm like, okay. So then I got in the car. I'm in the car with some whole other little, you know what I'm saying? And there's two of them, and there's me and Zoe in the back seat. And I promise you, it's like 6 in the morning. Shout out to the yaps. It's about 6 in the morning. I'm not going to sleep. Zoe sleep. Zoe ain't off one, so he sleep. So everybody in the car just up. And I'm like, play this beat real quick. They play the beat. I get to going to it. Zoe wakes up out of his sleep. That's the one. He said, that's the one, bitch. That's the one. I promise you that's the one. And I'm like, oh, that's the one that, now he gave me more confidence with the shit. So I'm like, okay, that's it. Hey, pull over here. We went to like a school parking lot or something. I tried to record it outside, but you can't hear the music outside. So I was like, I got back in the car and I'm like, play the music loud. Let me rap this shit in the back seat.
I told that hoe you should chill out. You starting to LA my first bitch. She just went live on some her shit. I shouldn't have gave her that Perk Dick. Had her bent over the counter. Dicking that down while she back it up. I ain't gonna lie, I was acting up. Like take all this dick while I smack it up. You give up this pussy, I beat your ass. Look me in my eyes while I eat your ass. Soon as she run, I go deeper in. And spin her around while I keep it in. Fucked on that deck like we made it that. She told me she coming, I ate it that. Shit that bitch up, I'ma break it now. Choking her up like you shaking now. First she was looking back talking shit. I think she sound like an Asian now. Told her shut up cause I got it yelling. Had to show out cause a nigga tellin'. Then picked her up and I did the melting. Butt naked cooking shit in the kitchen. Her son ain't like Jody, he man his business. Open your mouth, babe, come see the dentist. I had the plan for like 30 minutes. But you keep on sucking, I'm nothing in it. Shots to the face like you photogenic. If you get it back, then I'm about to kill it. I swear to God, I'm not rapping. Yeah. Shit is a thrill like a cabin. Yeah. I got that dick like a boat. Yeah. Just come and act like a captain. Yeah. I had that just to chill out. You starting to act like my first bitch. She just went live on some her shit. I shouldn't have gave her that Perk Dick. Had to been through.
I'm rapping that shit. Ooh, I'm like, okay. It took me like 4 takes. I ain't gonna lie, it took me like 4 takes.
So you say shout out to the yacht. That's what did it.
5 and 6. It was daylight. It was daylight. Summertime. It's daylight.
Sometimes negatives be positive.
That shit was positive that day. That's where I'm with you. I was up. It was daylight early in the morning, and we just out there, and I did it, and I uploaded it. No matter of fact, I didn't upload it. I went to my auntie crib. I showed my little cousin. Shout out to Mighty. I showed Mighty, and she like, I don't want to hear about that, but she said that's gonna go viral. She like, I don't want to hear about that stuff, but that's gonna go viral. And I'm like, for real?
So was you fucking with the perks though?
I probably popped a perk on Valentine's Day. I don't really pop perks. Like I ain't my.
Or was you fucking with the oxys? The oxycodones?
I don't. I think that perks.
Yeah. But we didn't know it was perks. A lot of people didn't know it was perks.
The only time I really fucked with perks, I called you.
For sure. That's what I said. And it was oxy.
I only called you.
We said, hey, you got an oxy? You got an oxy up
You know
there?
what I'm saying? Like, what's the name? Like, and that's like for fucking. Like, I don't.
Yeah, go crazy.
This ain't regular use. This for fucking. I'm trying to get a little extra hour in.
So how you feel about the song now, though? Like now in today's time, like with things like
now it's in and out. It's in and out. Like shit, it was in. Now it's going out. You know what I'm saying? But I already touched I touched a million. Like, name a nigga from over north that touched a million. It's hard.
It was a lot of controversy around that. A lot of people question that million. I don't know why.
How you could question it?
Yeah, for sure.
But
a lot of people do question
Your
it though.
Grandma damn near wanted to do a challenge.
And that's what I didn't understand. But I have heard it though. You know, I have heard it. They first of all, hold on, we'll move to that. How did you get Jazzy on Perk Dick? Like, what was that thought process? Why was?
And Jazzy didn't even do a challenge. What was the crazy part? And it was a bunch of women that did a challenge, but Jazzy didn't even do a challenge.
So what made you? What was like?
It was like I heard a freestyle from Jazzy from some other shit, and I always thought in my head, if I put a girl on a song, I want her on the song. Her flow, like she flow like me, like you know what I'm saying. Woo woo. So I'm like, shit, let's do it. I hit her up. She hit me back. She was like, okay, bet. Da, da, da. It wasn't even it wasn't no funny shit to it. It wasn't no. She hit me back. We went to the lab. We did it, and that's where I met Mayhem, basically.
You had a lot of headline and sold out shows too.
A whole bunch that they swiping under the rug. While they swiping me under the rug, I had a whole bunch of sold out shows off my name. I didn't even just.
What was your biggest show?
A show
off your name.
A show I threw. It was an all black party, and it was the club closed down now. Somebody died in the club, like some months after. But
somebody died in the club after?
Yeah, some months after. I was there, but somebody died in the club some months after. But the club shut down now. But I feel like I was like the first one to like use that club. I just, you know what I'm saying? But it was an all black party, and me and my mans went half. We went half, got the club, and I'm talking about sold it out. I'm talking about to where it couldn't even be no more people to come in. Like, it was extra people still wanting to come in. They couldn't come in. It was packed to the back. And I feel like that was off my name. That was my most proud show because that's off my name. I paid for this. I got every dollar that came through the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, that was my best show for me. Well, I did Boosie. I didn't headline that though.
Was that before or after the campaign era?
That was after.
After the campaign era?
The campaign era.
The campaign era is what I want to get into. The campaign was an era, wasn't it?
That was a whole era.
It was a what? Talk to me.
That was a whole era that people forget about. That, like, they be like,
that's what I want to talk about.
John Ray be laid back.
That's
like,
what I want to talk about.
On shit, da, da, da. But we used to turn shit up. Like, we used to beat people up for nothing. I couldn't get through two songs. Literally, swear to God, I couldn't get through two songs. I'd be on there. I'm into them in the middle of the second song. It's a mic drop. It's up. And they used to put that shit on Twitter. Don't let them in your parties. Don't let them in your what's the name. They gonna turn it up. They gonna woo woo. We used to go to parties that we used to be on the porch.
So wait. So for the people that don't know, the campaign is what and how did it start?
Campaign, okay, I started with Upstate. Me, John Doe, Carlos, Dolo, Pug. It might have been somebody else I'm forgetting. Boom, I started with Upstate. And I really wasn't the main rapper in Upstate. It was John Doe. So you know what I'm saying? I was just sitting back watching. Woo. Some shit happened. I ended up moving from where I was at. Some shit happened or whatever. And they stopped fucking with me. Well, Pug didn't. So you know what I'm saying? So you want me to say the shit that happened?
I mean, why we here?
Okay, so the shit that happened with Baby Carl.
Oh.
That shit happened. That shit happened. Shit happened with Baby Carl. And me and Los literally lived. Me and Los was like this, cause we literally lived. We could see each other. I could see Los' crib out my window. He used to be like, I call Los. Hey yo, you on your way? He be like, yeah nigga, I'm coming through the parking lot now. I could see your crib, gang. Stop playing, you know what I'm saying? Like it's literally we live like that. So we really like close as hell. So the shit ain't had nothing to do with me. Like motherfuckers went in the crib and they was looking for their girl. They end up on the losing side of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like you was my friend. Everybody that was in the situation was niggas I hang around, so they feel like, let me cut them off. We ain't on shit with them, da-da-da. Boom. But I got heavy hitters on my side, though. Like, I got Hughes on my side. I got what's the name on my side. So we sat in the whoop. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm finna come out with the campaign. I was just had one day.
Okay. So that incident divided y'all.
It made niggas stop fucking with me, but I've been sitting back watching, gang. A nigga that's quiet, you can't move on a nigga that's quiet. That been watching you the whole time and just watching. I'm in studios, I ain't even recording just like this. I'm just like, okay, that's how you do that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. Okay, I'm just getting comfortable in the studios. Like I ain't even really recording. I'm just getting comfortable in the studios doing my shit. Ooh. That's why I was
gonna get to. Do you feel like you was before your time? Like a lot of. That's why I love A-Dot and them. You know, like A-Dot, even Skater.
A lot of the young
boys.
Me of back then. They remind me of back then, but I don't want them to end how this shit ended. Yeah, because that's how it's ended. Like my pops told me this shit gonna end like this. Like,
what you mean about that?
You gonna have a lot of people around you right now. They gonna be turned up with you. They gonna what's the name? Y'all gonna go hard. Y'all gonna what's the name? Some gonna tell. Some gonna fail. Some gonna choose different routes. Everybody not gonna be behind you. Like
I thought my pops was hating.
You gonna come
I thought he was hating when he said that.
No, that's real life.
It's like, hating real life.
Right now, I got like 5 niggas around me, and these niggas got jobs and shit that they need to do. So when I got a show, I could possibly pop up by myself, or accept the fate and be around a bunch of niggas that.
So that's why I say, if that time, I think you was before your time. You know, I think for sure. That
for sure.
if that era was on social media.
No, if that could have been recorded,
that's what I'm saying.
If that could have been recorded, they would have seen everything that was to it. Like it was a lot.
We don't got no old footage, man, from Los or nothing.
We never was recording. We used to beat people up, bro. Like dead ass. That's what we was on. We was on the porch plotting. We finna go in this bitch. Dreads up. On my life, dreads up. We finna go in this bitch. I'm finna turn up for 2 songs. And when I say dreads up, everybody, we wiping something in the park.
So what's up?
And it worked.
Is it? What about now? Is it still a campaign? Like what is it? How you moving now? You still the campaign?
I'd never let that name go because it was. I feel like.
Where did the name come from?
I was high. I used to smoke back then. I was high. I was high, and I was just like, bro, motherfuckers, like a campaign. It's like it might. I don't know what triggered me. Like it could have been like election time, and I'm like, that's what I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to what's the name? Campaign. But I brung it to bro, and he like, shit, I'm with it.
So who was okay? So you said who was upstate? Who was the campaign? Like who was pretty much how did that?
Me, you, Sosa, Hughes, August, Pugger, damn, it's like so many. I don't want to leave no names out. Oh, no, Dennis, motherfucking
So the names that didn't come from upstate, the campaign,
they stayed over there. They stayed where they was at.
What was
they were
that?
scared to come around for real because you was on the porch. Like, be honest, they didn't want to come around. They didn't want to come around me because they always knew I was around you. I don't know if they were scared to come around or they just didn't want to. They didn't want to feel uncomfortable because it wasn't no problem with me and them. I was talking to them on the daily. You know what I'm saying? But you were always there. Like, dude, you would do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you would do. Like, I'm like, yeah, I would do. So it was like woo. So that's what it was like. It was what's the name? But the campaign was so many people. It got to be overly loaded with people, and there's people I don't know. That's still to this day that back then was the campaign. It's people I don't know.
So look, like you had the city turn. I don't remember what year it was. You got to tell me what year it was with that activist. Talk to me about activists. First of all, when did that come out? What year did that come out?
Activist.
Cause I can't find the activist.
No, it got took down. Activist got took down for sure.
Why you take it down?
I didn't take it down. I mean,
cause I know I had a lot of controversy behind it. Did that have anything to do with it?
No, me and Los just had some words, and then
you and who?
Me and Los. He was my cameraman then. Me and Los was my cameraman then, and we just had some words, and he took all the videos that he made down, or I don't know what it was, but that's what it came down to. He took all the videos that he made down, but he made some heavy hitters though. Like Activist was one of them ones. That's what really turned me up in the city for real. I was cool with beating people up and going to parties and shit like that. Kept me moving, but I needed a song to solidify.
That's my favorite.
Activist drop.
I wish Activist had 1 million views.
That bitch went that way.
I wish Activist had 1 million views.
And I talked my shit and I talked about how I felt on Activist. Every word was how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So like, everybody was like, "Damn, he talking crazy." And I'm talking towards niggas that probably really kill somebody. Like it's niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just showing niggas I wasn't scared.
So was Activist, that was a diss song?
It wasn't a diss song, but it was just like how I felt. It wasn't a diss song. It was how I felt.
But you had a line in there though. You had a line.
Yeah.
The gravesite line.
Here you go. Activist. Oh, I need that activist. I think that'll calm me down. For I get the whacking shit.
RIP my nigga Hughes, nigga bad niggas on the same team wasn't playing right. I been trying my hardest not to spaz out. It just pop better nigga grade sight. But I gotta get money, so I'ma keep it pushing. Lil' Brody got bodies, now he don't even listen. I been trying my hardest to keep him out of prison, but he be sitting on his chopper like it's a whoopee cushion. Shawty love it, my dick, she call it the pussy dusher.
Yeah.
The gravesite line. Talk to me about that.
Because every time, like, so Hughes died. You know the situation with Hughes died? You know what I'm saying? The whole little situation, like.
I know, we know.
So
we need to know.
I'm saying
we here though.
So a man that I didn't really know. Okay, so and I really fucked with bro. I fucked with Della. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, like that.